Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here, and it's time to review something that is sitting on my desk right now, and that would be this BenQ monitor. Now this is a 32-inch curved monitor, a QHD 2560 by 1440 resolution. It's also 144 hertz, and this is the first time I've used 144 hertz. I started at 60 hertz monitor, and then I actually tried out a 100 hertz monitor, and now I'm onto the 144 hertz monitor. Now this monitor also has HDR support. The curvature is 1800R. Now BenQ has also included something called eye care technology, which helps set this monitor apart. I know on my phone, I'm sure you as well know about the night light, where it gets rid of some of the blue light to help eye strain. And why shouldn't your PC monitor do the same thing? Now this will automatically adjust based on the specific lighting in the room. Now I not only use this monitor in my office, I also took it to another office space that had a ton of sunlight coming in, different types of daylight throughout the day to test out this eye care technology. So we're going to talk about that in the full review and lots of other stuff. Let's go ahead and get started. To start, I'd like to begin with design of the BenQ EX3203R monitor. And of course has that 1800R curvature, and it is actually promoted as a gaming monitor. However, I don't necessarily think it looks like a gaming monitor that you might be used to. I actually think it has a more professional style, which I prefer. I not only use my monitors for gaming, but I also use it for productivity, video editing, all of that good stuff. So there's a lot that goes into it, and I just prefer my personal style, the more professional looking, as opposed to the more flashy gaming style. The bezels are also very small, which gives you a very immersive experience. Down at the bottom middle is where that sensor is for that eye care technology. More on that in just a second. Moving down to the legs, they have a nice chrome accent to them, along with the hole in the back neck of the monitor actually is for your cable management. It has a nice chrome accent. Overall in the back you have the black and silver two-tone coloring. The black part actually has a bit of texture, which makes, if you do need to handle it, carry it around, fairly easy. So overall, very professional looking monitor. Now in terms of inputs on the back, you do have two HDMI slots, also an HDMI cable included. You have a DisplayPort slot with an included cable and a USB-C slot with the included cable. I'm very happy about it. USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable, which is perfect for my MacBook because, of course, then I don't have to use any sort of adapter to get it to hook up to the monitor. Also have a 3.5mm slot and two USB inputs as well. There's also a back cover to cover up all of those inputs and those cables that you put in. Nice addition from BenQ. As I said, very helpful. It includes that USB-C input for my MacBook. Very noteworthy. The MacBook actually says that it's charging when plugged into the monitor, and realistically while using the laptop it actually will still drain battery, so it just drains it just a little bit slower than if it wasn't plugged in. So generally I will still need to plug in my laptop while connected to the monitor. The buttons for settings are in the bottom right hand corner, and this is where you can customize a bunch of different things: sharpness, brightness, color temperature as well. Going down you do have some advanced settings such as picture modes. Now you can change them: HDR, Cinema HDR, sRGB of a photo mode, a few gaming ones, and you can customize specific picture modes as well. You can change the color vibrance, the low blue light, super resolution, just a lot of customizations you can make throughout the system settings within the monitor. And onto the big one, which is BenQ's eye care technology, also called Brightness Intelligence Plus technology. Essentially looking to reduce your eye strain in any lighting environment. Here it is in action. You'll see it works in just about real time. I'm just giving it a bunch of light and taking away the light. See, it will go ahead and give you a meter in the bottom right hand corner. Now within the settings, essentially what it's supposed to do is reduce your eye strain. It detects ambient brightness and color temperature to kind of adjust the display settings on the fly, whether you need a warmer white, a cooler white. It all kind of depends, and of course you can change the sensitivity of the sensor. I find that I have it about 50%, and that has worked just fine for me. Now this monitor is also pegged as a gaming monitor, so how does it do while gaming? And I've actually ramped up my PC gaming a lot in the past 8 months. I've even started to stream on Twitch. Feel free to follow me, I'll link to it down below. But in terms of gaming, it has 144 hertz, and that's the refresh rate of the monitor. And I actually started at 60 hertz, and then when I bumped up to the 100 hertz monitor, I did notice a difference, and it's specifically when you have movement, when you have windows opening and closing, gaming, when you're moving from side to side somewhat quickly, it is definitely noticeable. And when I jumped up to the 144 hertz, it is a bump from the 100 hertz. Now, when you go from a 60 hertz monitor to a 144 hertz monitor, it is an easily noticeable difference for sure. But overall, gaming has been really great on this monitor, whether you're plugging in your Xbox, which I do have as well and have tried, works great, or doing some PC gaming as well. This monitor also has a DCI P3 color gamut, which is great if you're editing photo, video as well. I really enjoy editing video on the curved monitor, just the way the timeline kind of wraps around what you're looking at. Just a nice aesthetic. Also, it does have FreeSync 2, so if you do have an AMD graphics card, you do have that compatibility. Now, just some final thoughts on this BenQ monitor, and overall, I've been very impressed with it. It actually hits just about every one of my needs in terms of a monitor with that 144 hertz for gaming. Now, I know a lot of the gaming pros say about a 24-inch monitor is almost perfect for gaming, and for me, I'm not a professional gamer. I'm not trying to completely seriously game. I'm a casual gamer, so I actually like the benefits of having a larger monitor for other things such as video watching, web browsing, multi-windows open at once, video editing as well. It increases the amount of space on that timeline. So for me, I actually prefer the bigger display. Does have that professional design that I like. Also, the eye care technology is a really nice addition, especially if you're in an office with a lot of different varying lighting conditions in the morning. You could probably want a little brighter display, and then at night you would kind of want to reduce your eye strain, kind of wind down, so it actually takes out some of that blue light filtering, even dims the display as well. Now for me, I do wish it would charge my MacBook while using it so I didn't have to plug it in sometimes. That seems to be just about the biggest downside that I've found in this monitor. So anyways, that's about it. That's my full review of the BenQ EX3203R curved monitor. So overall, definitely a go for me if you're in the market for the 32-inch 16:9 curved display. You like 144 hertz, which I actually think is a big noticeable difference. I think that's, aside from maybe adding a 4K, the refresh rate is definitely something that makes a big difference. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that thumbs up button. All links in the description of the video below. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching.